Good morning, guys. So welcome to another video. Today I am in beautiful Oaxaca City. I've been wanting to come here for a very long time, but for some reason I've never been here. I'm very happy to be here. I arrived yesterday actually, so I've seen Oaxaca. I know and I can tell you a more accurate perspective of how Oaxaca is like. Let me tell you, this city is beautiful. Oh my god, it's like very colorful. There's a lot of art, very nice restaurants, street food. It's crazy. There is so much to see. I'm trying to find the best words to describe Oaxaca, and it's actually quite hard, but I guess Oaxaca is like an explosion of everything. It's like colors, art, food, friendly people, street food, markets, folklore, just like everything you think it's Mexican is here. It's honestly one of the nicest cities I've seen in Mexico. It's kind of like San Miguel Allende because it's very artsy and there's so many art galleries everywhere in the historic center, but I think it's more authentic. It's like more Mexican. So I got here on Thursday and I will leave on Monday morning. So I'm gonna be here for 4 days in total. Hopefully it will be enough. I think it will. The city doesn't look that big. I mean, it's not small either, but it's not like super big. So I think 4 days it's definitely enough time, and it will give me plenty of time to do all the things that you must do in Oaxaca. So the actual name of this city is Oaxaca de Juárez, and is the capital of the state of Oaxaca. It is located in southern Mexico and it has a population of over 270,000 people. This is definitely a very beautiful city, and in 1987 the city was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is by far my favorite street in the historic center. It's called Calle Macedonio Alcalá, also known as El Andador Turístico. In this street you will find a lot of art galleries, very nice restaurants. It's a beautiful place to walk. A lot of tourists come here. Yeah, very nice art galleries on this street. Also here is located one of my favorite restaurants, which is called Los Danzantes. Oh my god, this place has amazing food. This city is mostly famous for its food. They have very good food. I just had some really amazing food here, so I actually made a video about the top 10 restaurants in Oaxaca City. So if you are planning to come here and you want to know which restaurants are the best in the city, go check it out, because I'll go more into detail of the prices, where they are located, why they are so good, which dishes I order, you know, everything. I was actually surprised by the amount of typical food that they have here in Oaxaca. They have a lot of types of mole. They have tetelas, memelas, tlayudas, chapulines, so much variety of food. And the food that you find in Oaxaca, you are only gonna find in Oaxaca. If you are in Mexico City or other states, the food is very different. I know some people think we all eat tacos, but no, there are all kinds of dishes, and yeah, Oaxaca definitely has a lot of typical dishes that are only available in that state. This was definitely one of my favorite restaurants in the historic center. It's called Cathedral, and they have very good chocolate con agua. You have to try it. They have two versions. They have one with milk, another one with water, and actually the one with water is so much better. Also, they have a tamal with mole. Oh my god, it was so good. Okay guys, so now I'm ready for my chocolate. I'm going to go to a chocolate place that I went there with my mom yesterday. It's called Chocolate Mayordomo. Chocolate Mayordomo is all over Oaxaca City, so don't worry, this is only one location. But there are many. I saw one near the markets, I saw one in the Zocalo. There are plenty, and they have this drink which is basically like a milkshake, and I was there every single day.
So I have my chocolate here with me. So let's see how it tastes like. Oh my god. It's very soft. It's like a very soft drink. It's milky. I'm so happy right now. I've tried so much delicious food here. It's honestly like food heaven. I thought Puebla was the food capital of Mexico, but no. I think Oaxaca is the #1 place for foodies in Mexico.
This church is called Iglesia de Santo Domingo and is one of the most beautiful churches I've seen in Mexico. It has a lot of gold. It's considered actually one of the most beautiful churches of its era due to its majestic facade, interiors, and history. Today this church still offers religious ceremonies and it is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Right next door is located one of my favorite restaurants in the city. They have, in my opinion, the best mole in town. Wow, oh my god, this restaurant blew my mind. It's called Casa Oaxaca. We actually got to see a wedding from there. Oaxaca is actually known for being a city with a lot of parties and events.
So I'm gonna talk about the weather here in Oaxaca. So the weather is actually not that hot. It can get a little bit hot during the day, especially when it's sunny, because the sun is a little bit harsh, but the weather is very nice. It's mild. It's kind of like the weather in Mexico City, but just a little bit more hot. So you won't need clothes for winter or cold weather. So you'll be fine with just like a shirt and maybe a jacket like the one I'm wearing right now.
Something you have to do in Oaxaca is visit some of its markets. You will find the best street food there. So we went to 3 markets that were all very nearby. They're actually next to each other. This one is called Benito Juárez, but there is also 20 de Noviembre and el Mercado de las Artesanías.
Alright, so I have already tried chocolate in a restaurant, so chocolate con agua, and this time I'm gonna try it in Mercado, so this one must be definitely different. This one's much better than the one in the restaurant. Está muy rico, ¿eh?
Sí, es de mayordomo.
¿A poco?
Sí.
Me encanta ese lugar. Okay, so we are gonna start with the Tlayuda. I wanna show you how big it is. Oh my god. So you can compare how big it is. We actually cut it in half because
Enchiladas.
This is actually so amazing.
This is called El Jardín Etnobotánico and is one of the most popular attractions in Oaxaca City. I didn't know this, but Oaxaca is the state with the most biodiversity in Mexico. And this garden is definitely a very nice place for pictures, and definitely worth visiting. But if you come here, just make sure you arrive very early because they only allow 45 people per day to enter this place. I thought that was crazy, but yeah, the pandemic has definitely affected a lot of tourist attractions in the city.
Alright guys, so I am outside in one of the best bakeries I found in Oaxaca. Oh my god, it's so delicious. You have to try it. They have very nice bread. It's next to the Jardín Etnobotánico. Alright guys, so I have here my bread with me. I had there this one has guayaba in it and it has a little bit of almonds, so let's see how it tastes like. Wow, the center is the best part. So this one is a chocolatín and it's stuffed with chocolate. This is like high quality bread. It's really good. It's very crispy as well. So good.
Another thing I did on this trip is I took a bus tour. You can find many companies in the Andador Turístico, but let me recommend you this company, which is called El Andador Travel Tours. So the bus tour lasted for 1 hour and a half and it cost us 100 pesos per person. But if you do take this tour though, just be careful with the trees because they might get you. So once the tour was finished, the company dropped us off in this location where they gave us an explanation of how chocolate is made. They gave us samples of coffee, chocolate. They also showed us how alebrijes are made, and this garment that is very typical of the area, it's called telar de pedal con chicote.
Alright guys, so now we are in a restaurant called La Olla and I ordered enchiladas de mole. Obviously, Oaxaca is all about mole. I've had so much mole here, oh my god. So I'm gonna try the one here and compare it to the other moles that I've had in other restaurants. So I'm gonna let you know if it's good or not. Oh my god. Yeah, that is one of my favorites. So I ordered a very typical dish here in Oaxaca, which is called tetela. So this is how it looks like. It's kind of like a quesadilla. Ooh. Oh, it has beans. So it has beans, and I don't like these herbs. I like it.
Oaxaca is a pretty affordable city. Most things will be very cheap. However, I feel like accommodation is a little bit more expensive. We stayed in this Airbnb. It cost us $91 per night. So if you want to have a great stay in Oaxaca, definitely stay here. I will link the link below. I highly recommend it.
Alright guys, so I am in front of the Catedral Metropolitana de Oaxaca, which is one of the main churches of the city. It's definitely a very nice church. Outside actually it's very nice. I really love the details of the facade of the church. It looks really beautiful and definitely a place that you don't want to miss while you are here. Also, this is like the main square of the city, so you will find like a lot of people you know, just hanging out. So there is a party here that is probably the biggest party in Mexico. I think actually it's a festival. It's called La Guelaguetza, and I've wanted to come here for a very long time, but for some reason, because of the pandemic, you know, it hasn't been going on. But Guelaguetza is one of the, you know, most famous festivals in all of Mexico. It's crazy. It's like an explosion of art, folklore and dance, and it's one of the best times to be here. So if you are fortunate enough to be here during those times, I definitely recommend. I haven't been here on the Guelaguetza, but I've seen videos of it and it looks amazing. I really want to come here during that time. They also have Dia de los Muertos. On this state in Oaxaca, Dia de los Muertos is actually one of the best places to go if you want to experience Dia de los Muertos. It looks like here they take that day very seriously, and because there is so much culture and folklore in this state, I'm pretty sure Dia de los Muertos here must be an amazing time to come.
Alright guys, so we are back in the Airbnb. We just went to the market and we bought some typical Oaxacan food, street food. So they have this thing called chapulines here in Oaxaca, and I actually never tried them before. They have like 3 flavors, so they have natural, spicy and garlic. So I asked for the spicy one. Wow, I was not expecting this. It's really good actually. I also bought this mezcal. So mezcal is very typical here in Oaxaca as well. I usually don't drink alcohol, so for me this is too much. Also, we purchased these peanuts. So these peanuts have basically they're just a little bit spicy. They have chiles, they have salt, and they look very oily. Let's try cacahuates oaxaqueños. Alright guys, if you made it this far, we are finished. Thank you very much for watching till the end. As you can see, Oaxaca is such an amazing place. It's so magical. I don't know why this city isn't more popular. It's definitely one of my favorite cities in Mexico. It has so much to offer and I can't wait to go back. I'm definitely going back. Oaxaca, you are amazing. I love you. So anyways, thank you very much for watching till the end. I will see you guys on my next video. Take care and stay healthy.